Get ready, Lotto Max players! 2024 brings groundbreaking changes to Canada's beloved lottery game, shaking up the way you play and win. Let's discuss the top 5 dramatic transformations Lotto Max will undergo in 2024, redefining the lottery experience for millions. In a significant move for 2024, Lotto Max has announced an increase in its jackpot cap from the previous 60 million Canadian dollars to an astounding 70 million Canadian dollars. This update represents one of the most exciting changes in the history of the Canadian lottery game. The jackpot cap is a crucial aspect of Lotto Max, as it determines the maximum prize that can be won in a single draw. The decision to raise the cap is a response to players' growing interest in larger jackpots. Over the years, Lotto Max has become known for offering some of the biggest prizes in Canadian lottery history, and this increase further cements its position as a leader in the lottery market. The 70 million Canadian dollar cap will now set a new standard for the game, creating a buzz of anticipation among players and lottery enthusiasts alike. This increase also reflects the evolving nature of lottery games in general, as they adapt to changing player preferences and market dynamics. Bigger jackpots tend to attract more players, both regular and occasional, who are drawn by the potential of life-changing wins. The allure of hitting a record-breaking jackpot brings an added level of excitement and engagement to each draw. The increase in the jackpot cap to 70 million Canadian dollars has significant implications for Lotto Max players. The primary impact is the enhanced potential winnings, offering players the chance to win even larger sums than before. This change is expected to boost ticket sales, as the prospect of a larger jackpot is a compelling incentive for both regular players and those who might otherwise only play occasionally. However, players need to understand that while the jackpot is larger, the odds of winning remain the same. The game's structure and the probability of winning any prize, including the jackpot, are not altered by the increase in the cap. Therefore, players should continue to approach the game as a form of entertainment rather than a financial investment. The larger jackpot cap also means that when the jackpot reaches its maximum, the excitement around the draw intensifies. This can lead to increased public interest and media coverage, adding to the overall excitement of the game. Additionally, the larger jackpot can lead to bigger secondary prizes, benefiting a larger number of players. This increase promises to heighten the excitement and appeal of the game, providing players with the chance to win bigger prizes than ever before. From the thrill of a higher jackpot cap, let's see how adding another weekly draw shakes things up. More draws, more excitement? In a move set to significantly enhance the Lotto Max experience, 2024 will see the introduction of a second weekly draw. This change means players will now have double the opportunities to try their luck each week, potentially leading to more winners and increased excitement around the game. Adding an extra draw per week is a significant evolution for Lotto Max. Historically, having just one draw per week created a sense of anticipation and build-up. By doubling this frequency, Lotto Max is responding to players' desires for more frequent chances to win. This change is expected to increase the overall engagement with the game, as players will have more opportunities to participate and potentially win. Moreover, with 2 draws per week, the accumulation of the jackpot and the secondary prizes could happen at a faster pace. This could lead to jackpots reaching the maximum cap more frequently, adding to the game's excitement and allure. Additionally, the increased number of draws could result in more money being raised for various societal causes, as a portion of lottery proceeds is often used for community and charitable efforts. From a player's perspective, the introduction of a second weekly draw in Lotto Max could significantly impact their strategies and participation. Players who previously entered one draw per week may now opt to participate in both, effectively doubling their chances of winning. This could lead to an increase in overall ticket sales, as the allure of more frequent draws entices more players to try their luck. However, this change also requires players to consider their lottery budgets carefully. With the opportunity to play twice a week, there is a potential for increased spending on lottery tickets. Players will need to balance their desire to participate in both draws with responsible gaming practices. The increased draw frequency might also change how players approach their number selection strategies. Some might stick to their regular numbers for both draws, while others may vary their choices. This element adds a new dimension to the game, as players navigate their strategies across multiple opportunities to win each week. The doubling of Lotto Max draws per week is a landmark change that brings new dynamics to the game. For players, it offers more chances to win and requires a thoughtful approach to participation and budgeting. This change is set to invigorate the Lotto Max experience, making it even more engaging for lottery enthusiasts. With draws doubling, how will expanding the number pool from 49 to 50 numbers change the game? Is it a bigger challenge or a bigger opportunity? In a pivotal change for Lotto Max in 2024, the number pool for the lottery is being expanded from 49 to 50 numbers. This adjustment, seemingly small, has significant implications for how the game is played and the odds of winning. With the addition of one more number, the complexity of the game increases slightly, as players now have more combinations to consider when selecting their numbers. This expansion of the number pool is part of Lotto Max's ongoing efforts to keep the game fresh and challenging. By increasing the number of selectable numbers, Lotto Max ensures that the game remains exciting and unpredictable. The addition of another number to the pool means that the total number of possible combinations for the jackpot increases. This change subtly shifts the odds, making the game a bit more challenging, but also potentially more rewarding for those who win. Expanding the number pool from 49 to 50 numbers alters the game's dynamics by increasing the difficulty slightly. With more numbers to choose from, the probability of correctly guessing all the numbers for the jackpot becomes lower. This increase in difficulty adds a new level of challenge to the game, which may be appealing to seasoned players looking for a slightly more complex lottery experience. It's important to balance this increased difficulty with the potential for greater excitement and reward. While the odds of winning the jackpot become slightly more challenging, the thrill of the game is enhanced. Players may find the prospect of overcoming tougher odds for a larger prize more enticing. The expansion presents a new challenge for players, making the game a bit more complex while also enhancing its appeal. More numbers to pick from. But what about the two new prize tiers? Could this be your new strategy for a big win? In 2024, Lotto Max will introduce two exciting new prize tiers, creating additional ways for players to win. These tiers are for players who match the bonus ball with either 4 or 5 of the main numbers. This change adds a fresh layer to the game, offering players new combinations to aim for in their quest for prizes. These new prize tiers reflect Lotto Max's commitment to keeping the game engaging and rewarding. By introducing these tiers, players have new targets to aim for beyond the primary jackpot or the lower tier prizes. This adds a nuanced dimension to the game strategy, as players now have more potential winning combinations to consider when selecting their numbers. The introduction of these new prize tiers significantly enhances Lotto Max by creating more opportunities to win. With these additional tiers, players who come close to winning the jackpot will have a higher chance of still walking away with a prize. This change makes the game more attractive, as it increases the overall odds of winning something, even if it's not the top prize. Furthermore, these new tiers add a layer of complexity to the game. Players now have more potential winning combinations to consider, making the selection process more strategic. This could lead to increased interest in the game, as players engage more deeply with the number selection process. These changes are designed to keep the game fresh and engaging, offering players more ways to win and increasing the overall enjoyment of the lottery experience. New prize tiers bring more chances to win. But will keeping ticket prices the same make Lotto Max even more appealing? Isn't it a win-win for players? In a move that aligns with player interest, Lotto Max has decided to maintain its current ticket pricing, despite the introduction of several significant changes in 2024. This decision ensures that the cost of participating in the game remains stable, making it an important aspect of the game's evolution. Keeping ticket prices unchanged is a strategic move that balances the game's enhancements with the need to keep it affordable and accessible to a wide range of players. The stability in ticket pricing is particularly noteworthy given the notable changes being implemented. These include the increase in the jackpot cap to 70 million Canadian dollars, the introduction of a second weekly draw, the expansion of the number pool, and the addition of new prize tiers. Such significant changes in a game's structure may lead to an increase in the cost of participation. However, Lotto Max has chosen to prioritize player accessibility by keeping the ticket prices consistent. The decision to maintain ticket pricing holds significant implications for both the game and its players. Firstly, it ensures that Lotto Max remains an accessible form of entertainment for a broad audience. By not increasing the ticket price, the game avoids alienating existing players, particularly those who play the lottery as a casual pastime rather than a serious investment. Furthermore, stable ticket pricing helps in fostering player loyalty. Players are more likely to continue participating in a game that offers enhanced winning opportunities without an increased financial burden. This consistency in pricing can contribute to sustained or even increased player engagement over time. Maintaining the current ticket pricing can be seen as a player-friendly approach amidst the game's enhancements. It sends a message that the game's operators are committed to providing value and excitement without imposing additional financial strain on the players. This approach can enhance the game's reputation and appeal, potentially attracting new players who are encouraged by the balance of significant winning opportunities with affordable participation costs. This approach ensures that the enhancements to the game do not come at an additional cost to the players, thereby supporting a healthy, inclusive, and sustainable lottery environment. Ticket prices stay put, but what else should players know about these major changes? Are you ready for the new Lotto Max experience in 2024? The significant changes to Lotto Max will take effect on May 11, 2024, marking a new chapter for the lottery. Max Million prizes unchanged. Each prize remains at $1 million. Expect improvements in digital platforms for a more seamless lottery experience. Enhanced security protocols will be implemented for better player protection. New tools and resources will be introduced to promote responsible gambling. Expect improvements in support services, ensuring a better experience for all players. As we wrap up our exploration of 5 major changes in Lotto Max for 2024, we're reminded that lotteries are more than just games. They're a blend of community, excitement, and responsible play. Curious about how to handle a windfall wisely? Check out the video Kevin O'Leary's advice to lottery winners is shocking to discover surprising insights on managing sudden wealth. Remember, with great winnings come great responsibilities.